Hey guys, welcome back to Builds by Maz. Today I'll be showing you how I upgraded my old shop light with these CDK Max Hexagon LED lights. These lights are awesome, super bright, and easy to install, and I'll walk you through the whole setup process. Let's get started. These lights can be set up in a couple of different patterns, and it comes with everything you need. There's a bag of these connector pieces, a bunch of LED strip lights, and lastly, some mounting hardware. Here's a good diagram for how things need to be set up. Every red triangle is a 3-way connector, the yellow pieces are 2-way connectors, and then you got this green dot, which is where the power will be input. You have two power options. One's got a plug for an outlet or extension cord, and the other can hook up directly to your house wiring. Here's a close-up of one of the 3-way connectors. You can see that each section has these little terminals, and every LED strip has corresponding prongs. All you've got to do is slide the two pieces together and you'll have a secure electrical connection. For demonstration purposes, I went ahead and assembled this whole thing on the floor. It really is super easy, and you can assemble this entire thing in just a few minutes. Depending on what pattern you want, you've just got to put the 3-way and 2-way connectors in the right places. And you don't even have to use all 5 hexagons if you want to put this in a smaller space. But here's how it looked once I had everything complete. Each connector piece has a little hole built in where you can screw this to your wall or ceiling. You can also use these mounting pieces. You screw these into your ceiling and then they snap on to the LED strips. If you have 2 or 3 people, you can actually just mount the whole thing while it's fully assembled because it holds together pretty well. But since it was just me, I had to mount things one piece at a time. I started with one of the middle 3-piece connectors, added an LED strip, and then another connector on the other end of it. If you have an unfinished ceiling like mine, it's a little trickier because you can only use the ceiling joists. There's no drywall to attach to. You can see this connector doesn't end up on a joist, so we'll have to connect it in the middle using one of the clips. I marked off the edge of the LED strip, then drilled the clip into the joist and attached the light by clicking it into place. I then continued this process, doing one light at a time until I had this center hexagon completely finished. The rest of the lighting was easier to install because I could basically attach full hexagons to the center piece instead of doing it one light strip at a time. I just kept working my way around, screwing in the connectors to the joist when possible, and using the clips when not. In less than 15 minutes, I had this whole thing installed. Be sure to leave one of the 3-piece connectors on an outer corner so you can attach your power source. With everything hooked up, I could finally test out these lights. This ended up looking really cool. It's so much better than my old fluorescent shop light. It's really modern, unique, and not to mention super bright. Here you can see how much visibility it gives me in an otherwise pitch black room. This is great for a garage or shop light when you really need to see all the details of what you're working on. If you like these lights, there's a link to them in my video description, and I hope this video can help you install them. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.